Hi dear friends, welcome to the light that never fades. My name is Kennedy Osule, and today I would like to share a few thoughts about a place that holds profound spiritual and social significance for our community, the local Bahá'í House of Worship at Matunda Soy. The House of Worship is much more than a building. It's a symbol of humanity, spiritual reality, and our collective aspiration for unity, peace, and service. In the Bahá'í Faith, House of Worship are established to serve as centers of prayer and worship, open to all people, regardless of their religion, ethnicity, nationality, or social background. The local House of Worship at Matunda Soy represents a historic milestone, not only for the Baha'is of Kenya, but also for communities around the world. It reflects the principle that spiritual transformation and social transformation are inseparable. Prayer and action, worship and service, contemplation and community building all go hand in hand. One of the beautiful characteristics of the Bahá'í House of Worship is that its doors are open to everyone. There are no sermons, no rituals, and no clergy. Instead, people gather to pray, meditate, and reflect on sacred writings from different religions and traditions. This openness reminds us that humanity is one family and that all faith traditions originate from the same divine source. The House of Worship at Matunda Soy stands as a beacon of hope and unity. It invites us to pause amidst the business of life and reconnect with our spiritual purpose. In a world often marked by division, conflict, and uncertainty, this sacred space calls us to remember our shared humanity and our responsibility toward one another. Yet, the significance of the House of Worship extends beyond the walls of the building itself. In the Bahá'í understanding, worship naturally gives rise to service. The prayers offered within the House of Worship inspire acts of kindness, education, consultation, social action, and community development. It becomes a center from which spiritual energies radiate outward, contributing to the advancement of society. The establishment of the local House of Worship in Matunda Soy recognizes the remarkable efforts and sacrifices of generations of believers and communities who have dedicated themselves to building vibrant patterns of community life. Through children's classes, junior youth groups, devotional gatherings, study circles, and acts of service, communities have been learning how to contribute to both spiritual and material civilization. This House of Worship reminds us that every individual has a role to play in the transformation of society. It teaches us that true progress is not measured only by material achievements, but also by the development of spiritual qualities such as love, justice, truthfulness, compassion, humility, and service to others. For the people of Matunda Soy and the surrounding regions, this sacred institution offers a unique opportunity. It is an invitation to work together, to pray together, to consult together, and to work together for the betterment of our communities. It encourages us to nurture hope, strengthen bonds of friendship, and contribute to the prosperity and well-being of all. As we reflect on the significance of the local Bahá'í House of Worship at Matunda Soy, let us remember that its true beauty lives not only in its architecture, but in the spirit it seeks to cultivate, a spirit of unity, devotion, service, and love for humanity. May this House of Worship continue to inspire generations to come, serving as a source of spiritual nourishment, a symbol of unity, and a reminder that through prayer, action, and collective effort, we can contribute to building a more peaceful, just, and harmonious world. Thank you.